And we are back, guys. You're listening to Sleek Radio on the 93.5. Of course, you're listening to me, Danae, and one clause, never feel hi who, right? Or, as the people on TikTok start to call you, one bully beef key. Yes, bro, because you know say your master key for your key, one key we can own everything. So you must be a bully beef key. Anyways, we're moving right along. Before we took the break, we spoke about what you can do in the summer, right? Claude says that he does golf, he reads and sleep. Third thing, sleep. Yeah. But I do think it's important to
fire the trees too.
I thought you were all about, protecting the environment
and the
ozone and all of these things.
I'm trying to find a radio way to say that I know
what you're doing
in over 18 activities. That you must be over 18 to participate. Big up the broadcasting commission. Anywhere in the world they are.
And only have the legally allowable amount.
Yeah.
Right. On you at all times. Okay. So sir.
2 ounces, which is a ridiculous amount, honestly. Like, me not complain still, but if you have 2 ounces on you, you're trafficking narcotics. Keep it real. Anyways, continue. Yeah, what were you saying?
Yeah. So you have other activities that you can do. I think it's important to do a little dry land tourism. Yeah. Go and see other parishes. Go and see, right. Probably Negril is not the best place to go, but after Hurricane Melissa, I want to tell you that I actually did go down there, and some parts of Negril, you can still enjoy it. You can still see, what the nightlife has to offer and things like that. So, yeah, go and go visit a different parish. If you have never been out of Kingston, if you have never been out of St. Catherine, if you have never been out of, where else you have? West. You go and visit a different parish this summer, all right? Yes. So we're moving right along. We want to talk a little bit about the reggae artists. Yesterday we did a countdown as it relates to dancehall artists and who would be number one and so forth. So we're going to do a reggae list this morning. All right, Claude. So who is your number one?
Now, when we think about ranking reggae artists.
And what are the categories?
Well, I don't know, because I guess international appeal would still apply, albums would still apply, hit songs would still apply, influence would still apply, but clashing, we don't really have clashing in reggae. It's not a reggae thing, it's a dancehall thing. Reggae is about unity. So I can't really, I don't know how I would break down the categories exactly, right? That I have to think a little bit more about, or maybe a little deeper about. But when I really think about, the different reggae artists that we've had and their various contributions, we've had so many. It's very difficult to just say a top 10.
To name a number one.
Even harder than. No, I'm talking the top 10 in general. It's even harder than naming a top 10 dancehall artists, I feel. That's the depth and quality of reggae artists that we've had in Jamaica. So I see Desiree saying instead of clashing, somebody says, rank those who stick to the message. That's a good point. God knows most of them haven't. That's a good point. You must say with your chest, man. You must talk up, man.
No.
Yeah, man, brave, man. Rastafari is a bravery, not dreadful away. Anyways, how do I begin to rank my top 10? Now, I can tell you who would be in the top 10 without ranking it in particular. Brady says this is how politicians answer questions. Guess what, bro?
Exactly.
What do you think? You just finding this out? Would you prefer I tell you about your mother? Anyways, I can't do that. We're on the radio. Yes. So, here we go. How do I rank them? How do I begin to rank them? Let me tell you who I would put in without giving you the particular ranking. We can discuss the ranking while we go forward. Now, Robert Nesta Marley, his name has to be called.
Of course.
Right? I put forward Gregory Isaacs. I put forward Beres Hammond. I put forward Lincoln Sugar Minot, he's one of my personal favorites. Capleton, Sizzler, Buju Banton are all names that I put forward in my reggae top 10 of all time. Luciano, The Messenger. Oh, there's just so many people. Burning Spear, Culture. And then that's our next thing. Do I do the groups as a group or as an individual? Do I say Michael Rose? Do I say, I don't know.
So do the individuals first.
Why? There's just so many. Even Junior Gang deserves, the recognition. Stephen Marley as well. God, there's so many. I don't know how. Doing that. The great Jimmy Cliff. I mean, Toots, who started it all. How do I really do a top 10? It's genuinely way harder than a dancehall top 10.
Way
a
harder.
reggae top 10. Because there's so many people who, Garnet Silk has to be in the top 10.
Of course.
No, how we can leave out Garnet. All right, let me attempt. Bob Marley, no particular order. Just so I can be aware of the 10 and then I rank them. Bob Marley, Luciano, Buju, Capleton, Sizzler, Berries, Garnet Silk, Freddie McGregor, Barrington Levy, Luciano.
You said Luciano already, bro.
Okay.
You said Berries already?
I must have.
Bro.
No, there's
Start
so
from
many.
the top. Start from the
How
top.
do I rank the top 10 reggae artists of all time? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know where to begin.
And then when I hear you, Marcia is amazing. You understand? And carry reggae, for so long. Her legacy is just on a different level, on a different scale. Now, you see, my problem is that I want to put Iwayne in there.
Fire Wayne.
I want to put Iwayne in there.
If he's not there, he's an honorable mention. Bro, the great Dennis Brown. Somebody cool asked me what to Dennis. Bro, Dennis Brown is the crown prince of reggae and actually my favorite reggae artist. So you see me, I say, bro, I didn't even know how forgot top 10, bro. I didn't even know how forgot top 10. There's so many people. I genuinely. My top 3, this is again my personal preferences. My top 3 would be Dennis Brown, Gregory Isaacs, and Bob Marley. That's my top 3. You see me? I don't know how to rank them. I probably would rank them in that order.
You wouldn't put Berries in there?
In my top 3
in
reggae.
Your top 3.
This is just my preference. I put Gregory over Berries. It's just my personal preference. But no, Gregory Isaacs is one of the greatest. Total legend. It's so difficult. I don't know how to rank top 10 reggae. I honestly don't know how to rank top 10 reggae. Can you? What would your top 10 be?
All right, so I would have put Bob, right? Greg is in there, but I don't know if him all the way up in the top 3. And them are gonna judge me, because I love Iwayne. You understand? So me definitely have to put him in there.
The Fire Warrior.
There's Peter Tosh. Like I said, Jimmy Cliff. Marcia Griffiths. That's my number 5. Dennis Brown. Let me see who else I would have put in there. I don't know. Perhaps Gregory Isaacs would have done 8, 9, 10. Mr. Barrington Levy. Bro, this is hard.
There's so many reggae icons and legends in reggae music. It's way harder to rank than
the music timeless, Bridget. I'm say,
way harder to rank top 10 reggae
right,
artists.
No, and I'm a little bit. I feel badly for the young persons who don't really know. All right, the Gregory Isaacs, and they don't know. But perhaps if you play the songs, they'll know the songs. I don't know.
It's so difficult for me to genuinely sit here and rank a top 10 reggae artist list. Honestly, it really is. Sizzler, Bojo, Capleton have to there somewhere in the list.
There we go.
But also have to include Barris, Dennis, Gregory, and Bob. But then I can't leave out Luciano. I can't leave out Garnet Silk.
Maybe we have to do it like
per
era.
Me no know how to do it.
Yeah,
Me no know how to do it. Me no know how to run them.
Because Barrington and them people, they were off a time way before, Capleton and them Monday. So perhaps we need to say,
know how to run them.
The oldies reggae, as opposed to the more modern reggae artists.
Somebody said top 100 would be better, bro. Top 100 would be way easier, bro. I be saying we have to split them into subgenres. You might be right. We might have to go roots reggae and then lovers rock, and then what would be another subgenre of reggae? I guess fire, like what we have with Capleton and Sizzler.
I see.
I don't know.
I see official weekend on TikTok. He's saying Chronics.
You can say that and he can say that still. You're entitled to your own opinion.
You wouldn't put him there?
In the top 10 reggae artists of all time?
No, not in the
maybe
top 10. But
maybe if they needed a backup singer. I'm sorry, big up Chronics.
You're so
He has
the
potential to one day reach the top 20. Chronics above Garnet Silk, Chronics above Gregory Isaacs, Chronics above Bears
like
Hammond, Chronics above Dennis Brown,
100.
Chronics above Luciano, Chronics above... No way!
Top 100.
Yeah, he could be a top 20. He could be a top 100. Maybe not top 20. He could be a top 25. He could be a top 25.
Yeah.
If we're gonna be realistic, he could be a top 25.
But you have to give him props, because at one point in time, we thought, you understand, that this was the second coming. You understand where he was concerned. You never think that at one point?
No.
When he just came on the scene, you are the only man with
absolutely not. No way.
Not follow nobody.
Bro,
what?
He's not even better than Protege, in my opinion. What?
You mean no? Not like one time.
Bro, me not ask you.
But he was hot one time. I don't like how he has style, man. He has style thing.
Listen, big up Chronics and stuff. Big up Jamar, great guy. Bro, we all have our personal preferences, and you know what I mean. We just prefer Fair Protege and the rest of them.
Yeah, for real.
I not say no.
Would Protege be in the top 20?
He could probably just be around like 18, 19, 20. Mm-hmm. And this is coming from like, there's no other artist I've seen live more than Protege.
Not only that,
I've been following bro. I'm actually a huge Protege fan.
The influence that he has had.
I'm a huge Protege fan.
On the genre is phenomenal.
I can see him being about the top 20. I can see him. He's put enough work into the game. He's spent enough time. I can see him being in the top 20.
And you know who we haven't mentioned?
Who's that?
I don't know how you go feel about this, but Sanchez.
Yeah, he could be a top 20 reggae artist.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't put him in my top 10. No? But he could. I can see him in and about the top 20. Yeah, man, Sanchez is a timeless artist. But as I'm saying, there's so many reggae legends. Like, in my opinion, there's more reggae legends than dancehall legends.
Yes,
I just don't know. It's such a... Somebody feelings I got hurt. Somebody corn I got crushed. You know what I mean? I really don't saw it.
And I see a lot of people on on TikTok saying, mentioning the newer reggae artists and while they're good, they're great in their own right. Mm-hmm. I don't see them at this point in time surpassing anybody who we've mentioned. So me see people I mentioned Coffee, me see people I mentioned Kabaka Pyramid, and they're absolutely amazing, and have serious impact on the genre and on the culture itself. However,
yeah,
you can't put them side a Burning Spear. You can't put them side a Barrington Levy because it's not. You can't. It's them not in the same weight category. You know what I mean?
I don't compare them to a Junior Gang or a Steven or even the latter stages of the newer generation. Yeah, I don't put them. No, not at all.
How I don't mention my love.
Big up the new artists that are carry reggae forward. You know what I mean? The likes of Rasai, likes of Rumkus, Samori I, Royal Blue, Black Hero, case, we have so many young youths that are carry reggae forward. Because reggae is not dead. You know what I mean? Reggae is not dead. No, me not rank them in an order. Me just call up some name where me know where youths them I do them thing.
Yeah.
You understand? And them I do them thing. Mortimer, I do him thing.
Of course.
You understand? Me I call up the people them where I carry reggae forward. Right? But we have to, we have to understand that, you know what I mean, there's so much legacy and history in reggae music in Jamaica. You know what I mean? We don't need to compare everybody to everything because everybody I walk them. Which is why I said,
part. The weight category them very, very different. People depend them own path, people in them own class, and so it's not really fair to put the young and upcoming ones.
Man like Youngster keep the fire burning. Jesse Royal, all them man they carry the flame forward and thing. But
and even Jesse, who has been in the game for a very, very long time, you can't put him side a new artist. You understand that man has paved way and set path and them something there. So yeah. But in terms of the top three, you'd have to say Bob, even Buju. You understand? Why? You wouldn't put Buju in a top three, Bridget? What?
No.
Why not? No, my boss.
Not over Dennis Brown, not over Gregory Isaacs, not over Barry Hammond, not even over Luciano. I put Luciano over him.
Don't say
this
that.
This is my personal preference. Yeah. I put even
it's a subjective argument. He's not gonna win.
I put Sizzler, I put Capleton, I put them on over him. Yeah, but that's tell you how me feel.
Buju?
Yeah, but that's tell you how me feel. Buju is a top 10 reggae artist. You know what I mean? I can hear arguments for top 5, but he's not in my top 3.
I hear you. And we also want to, big up the ladies in reggae who have been doing their thing. Like I said, Marcia Griffiths, phenomenal in
Tanya
a
Stevens
category all by herself. Yeah. Tanya grew up on her. You understand?
Queen Africa.
Queen Africa as well.
Yeah, legend.
Now
Etana.
There is
Elaine.
Yes.
Yeah.
You remember Etana?
Hey! Yeah.
When I was not supposed to know anything about, love or anything like that. But that song there, I am your queen, you're the king.
Yeah, man, we have a whole heap of ladies in reggae where I can't hold them on.
Anywhere Etana is in the world, pick up yourself, my girl. You understand? And now you have, Leela.
Of course.
Now you have
I'm a
huge
fan of Leela Ike. Big fan.
Now you have people like Naomi Cowan, and who I'm saying, Reggie? Excuse me? What? I'm gonna find a Naomi Cowan song right now because I can't be in the studio with you, sir.
Yeah, man, Savannah and them girls. What about Wolipa girls where I carry the flame same way in a reggae? Yeah, man. Listen, a lot of people think reggae is dead. Reggae is not dead.
It's not.
But the truth is that we as a people, Jamaicans, local Jamaicans, we should care more about reggae music. Historically speaking, we really haven't,
I think it's the persons outside of Jamaica.
That's always the people who spend money and revere and care about it.
Yeah, man.
And we have to look into ourselves and change that. Because as Sizzler said, you have to dance a yard before you dance abroad. But bro, we're not business unless them dance abroad, and that's a full problem. We have to, you know what I mean? We have to overcome
it's
that.
A little bit more than that too. Like the message that reggae promotes, the message that reggae
unity and love
forward.
And them way there.
If we did have meds that, perhaps would have
Jamaica would be
better.
A much, much, much better place. So people, with that being said, you know what I mean? Think of your top 10 reggae artists and send us your list to 876-212-9824. But don't go anywhere because we have at the national level with Conrad, the Fireman O'Brien, up next.